Welcome to the Flashcast series by Full Spectrum Education.
Welcome to this week's episode. Today, Kate's going to be talking all about intrapreneurialism. Enjoy.
So a few years ago, I came across a term called intrapreneurialism, and that's people who work within an organisation or a company or a community, and they've got a really great entrepreneurial mindset that they bring to an organisation. And I think that's really exciting. And, over the last 10 years, CEOs and entrepreneurs have become our new rock stars. They're held in such high esteem. But I want to talk a little bit about the downside of that entrepreneurial mindset and having so many entrepreneurs within a business and how that can actually work against project management best practice and getting it right the first time. I think in an effort to be seen as impressive or innovative, it can be really easy to come up with an idea and just forge ahead with it and steamroll the people around you. Because everyone thinks that you just got to come up with this great, bright idea. But where that fails is that you still need to sense check your idea in the marketplace, and you still need to bring in the experts around you, because I think I touched on it in the last episode. You're never going to have all the answers on your own, and you're actually doing yourself and your customers a disservice if you only abide by your own gut and your own guidance. So I've seen examples in big corporate where, they've had to spend tens of millions of dollars undoing initial scoping mistakes. So that's certainly a level of rigor that I'm really proud that we're exploring within BuildPro eComm, and that we've had the opportunity to kind of pivot and learn as we go, but then add some rigor around how we're implementing BuildPro eComm. And I'll give you an example. Initially we thought it was just going to be a product for property managers. But then as we started to meet more property managers and understand how they work day to day, we realised our product could actually work against them in some ways. So we've had to continue to refine our website and continue to refine our processes to suit their needs, but then also be willing to adjust our end solution for who actually needs it the most. And I think that's a really good example of like building the swing set before you've assembled the tire swing. And it's so easy to just jump to the end solution. So for anyone who does have a cool entrepreneurial or intrapreneurial idea, I'd still really encourage some rigor. Like, you can't just be a cowboy about it. That's why project management and Six Sigma and lean practices are used in the biggest manufacturing companies in the world. Like, take the time to get it right the first time and scope it out, collaborate, get endorsement from above. And I think the other thing that's really important to understand is if you're working on a shoestring budget, if you're bootstrapping, save for 3 times as long, because everything costs 3 to 5 times as much as you think it's going to. You get to a point in leadership where it's no longer about being like a solo contributor or the star of the show. You need to leverage the people around you and their skills and ideas and talents. And the person who thinks they have all the answers is actually the dumbest guy in the room, because you're missing out on so much great insight if you're not leveraging the experience and capability of others. And particularly, this is going to sound a little bit controversial, but if you've got someone in your organisation or your community circle, whoever you're doing the project with, who is a real obstructionist and they just really grate you, they're the exact person you need to have in your project committee, because they will tell you all the things you don't want to hear. That will be a reflection of the absolute worst end user or customer you'll ever encounter.
Thanks for listening to today's Flashcast. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to email into us at info@fsedu.com.au, and be sure to tune into our social channels so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks, see you next time.